I can't be the only person that gets that, like, weird, unexplainable craving to go back and play older Call of Duties from time to time. And lately, for me, that has been Black Ops 1 Zombies. Out of all the Black Ops games, for some reason, I've just been wanting to come back to this one because, like, growing up, I didn't exactly give this one the best shot. Like, I played World of War, absolutely loved all of the zombies in it. Black Ops 1, I didn't touch as much. I had a lot of fun with the campaign. The multiplayer was pretty good from what I played, honestly. In terms of how it felt, I preferred things like Modern Warfare 2 compared to this one. Honestly, the one thing that kept me going in the multiplayer was like the nice sense of progression with like the COD points and stuff like that, the way you could earn them for free and then basically just like buy any of the camos you wanted if you saved up enough COD points, and then you had the party game modes where you could wager those. I'll tell you, doing it that way definitely beats paying $20 just to get one camo. And then zombies, for a while, I was like, you know, it's fun. Like, Keynote or Totem, obviously, I loved that. 5, I had some fun with it. And the DLCs just never really clicked for me. Ascension was really annoying with the monkeys. I just couldn't ever stand those. Call of the Dead kind of got annoying for me with George Romero. I mean, nowadays, Call of the Dead is actually one of my, like, top 5 maps, probably. Then again, kind of depends on the day you're talking to me. My top 5 zombies maps change, basically, on a daily basis. Shangri-La, I absolutely abhorred for years. I could not stand the freaking Shrieker zombies or the Napalm ones either. And then Moon's anti-gravity turned me off, so the only reason I was really ever playing this game was for the World of War Remastered maps, because they brought back all of the World of War maps. Basically, if you pre-ordered Black Ops 1, you were able to get a certain edition that would give you DLC 4 early, or I don't know if it was all of DLC 4 or if it was just the World of War remakes early. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that, so I had to wait all the way until the final DLC actually came out till I was able to get it. But once I got that, yeah, I just played these maps and then Keynote or Totem. Then from there, I just sort of moved on to Black Ops 2 and kept following the CODs from there. Never really gave this one a fair shot until just like within the last year or two. On the channel, I've been trying to make videos where I go back, play this game, and learn the maps finally and try to get good at them and appreciate them for what they are, since I never did before. And I'm honestly really sad I didn't give this game a fair shake, man. It is so good. Like, the engine feels so smooth. Something about like the art direction or the graphics in this game, like it feels clean. Like, it's very smooth. I love it. Anyway, you clicked on this video and, you know, I haven't even discussed the title yet. Probably wondering, like, Grotesque, how is this the weirdest version of Riese? Well, let me explain that. So there's just a lot of weird little quirks with this map, and it's basically all around the weapons. So this map isn't necessarily a remake. Like, in terms of graphics, I can't really tell anything that different between this and the original. It just kind of seems like they ported it from World of War up to this one. I mean, sure, it might look a little bit better. Maybe, like, the lighting engine is a bit better on Black Ops 1, but when it comes down to, like, the textures and stuff, I'm pretty sure it's literally the exact same map. The first quirk that I can show you guys right now is, well, when you go to Dolphin Dive with basically any weapon, you know, you have the animation where the hand kind of, like, curves to account for the dive. So you see this, like, it does a whole animation, the fist go out in front of you. But for the World of War weapons, they straight up ported them from World of War to Black Ops 1 and they never changed any of the animations, sounds, nothing. The gun, the sounds, everything having to do with the gun is the exact same. So you shoot it, it's the same sound. You reload it, same animations. And they did not add any animations for the Dolphin Dive. Now, it's not a huge deal, but it basically looks the same as if you were just to jump and crouch real quick. Like, look at this. That's a Dolphin Dive. There's no animations. It's such a weird little quirk, and it's such a nitpick, and I'm not criticizing the game for it, you know. I'm sure putting in a bunch of animations for guns, especially something so insignificant like the certain dolphin diving animations for guns in these four maps, like, it's not that big of a deal, and probably nobody else is ever going to notice it. But I still think it's just like a funny little quirk that's, like, all the World of War guns don't have an animation. The rest of the guns do. It's just the World of War ones that were directly ported from that to here. Now, the MP40 in this map, which, that is not the World of War version, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it is, like, a better version. At least, I mean, I hope it is, because that gun is already in Black Ops 1, so it can't be that hard to just swap out the World of War model for the, you know, new Black Ops 1 one that's much better. Another funny quirk is that the World of War weapons and the Black Ops 1 weapons have different Pack-a-Punch camos. That is right. This map has two completely separate Pack-a-Punch camos. Now, I'm not sure if this was an oversight and maybe they forgot to change the camos, or maybe it was laziness and they were like, dude, we're not mapping these camos to a new gun, are you kidding me? Or maybe it was like an aesthetic choice to be like, okay, these guns are from World of War, so let's go ahead and give those World of War fans their classic Pack-a-Punch camos so they can kind of have a bit of that nostalgia. I'm not really sure. But either way, it's like, it's weird. God, I'm so used to Cold War and Vanguard zombies. You know, with how easy it is, like, you could probably go through like a whole game without even grabbing Jug as long as you have armor, but this one I forgot. You go down to literally 2 hits, so I think we should go get Jug. I don't care what anybody says, the old point system is definitely superior. Like, getting a double points with the old point system is just so freaking satisfying. And if you have a weak weapon like an SMG that gets a lot of hit markers before even getting a kill, you are just racking in the money. And I want to know your guys' opinion on this. Do you think Quick Revive was a good addition to Call of Duty Zombies? Because, you know, in co-op, you can go down as many times as you want as long as another player is alive to revive you, right? So, you know, you always have that backup. But in solo, you never really had that, especially in World of War. You know, you went down, that was it. The game was over, you had no second chances. Do you guys think that is the way that it should have stayed, or do you think Quick Revive is a good thing? I can see this going either way, especially with the new games with how overpowered Quick Revive kind of is. In the new games, as long as you have enough salvage, which by the high rounds you most certainly do, you know, if you have your depth perception upgraded in Cold War, you get the extra salvage from that. In Vanguard, you are literally sitting on mountains of salvage by the time you get to the high rounds, so you can basically buy like infinite self-revives at that point. So I just want to know from you guys, do you think Quick Revive was a good addition to Zombies, or should it have stayed the other way that it was before? Oh yeah, round 6, we got the Pack-a-Punch open. I don't know if I've done it that quick before. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to try to Pack-a-Punch both my Colt and my Thompson so I can show you guys the differences in the Pack-a-Punch camos. I'm not quite sure what my favorite Zombies game is. That is, again, another situation that changes on a daily basis. You know, because, like, while Black Ops 2 is certainly the most nostalgic for me, like, I had the best memories on that game at least, I don't know, it could go to, like, any game some days. For me, I feel like Black Ops 2's engine just kind of felt the best with zombies for some reason, but then again, Black Ops 3 just has the sheer variety of maps, and from an objective standpoint, like, Black Ops 3 is definitely the best, but when it comes to, like, my subjective opinion on what the best zombies is, again, that changes on, like, a daily basis. For the most part, it switches between, like, Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, but heck, man, there's been days where I'm like, I don't know, man, Infinite Warfare felt pretty good to play, you know what I mean? Like, Zombies in Spaceland was honestly a top-notch game, and if you didn't see my video from the other night called The Most Underrated COD Ever, I definitely recommend going to check it out. I kind of talked about some of my feelings there about the game, but I played Zombies in Spaceland in that video, and it still holds up. It feels great to play. Leave it to me to go down on round 8. Like, only me. Only I could do that. I know I should be buying Jug, but dude, I just want to Pack-a-Punch this gun. With the new weapon system in Zombies 2, like, with how easy it is to get your Pack-a-Punch and get your weapons upgraded and kind of stay, like, one step ahead of the zombies, it doesn't feel as tense anymore, and, you know, it's definitely a lot easier than it used to be, because before you saw the zombies, you were like, oh, that's a threat, I need to run. Like, right now, I'll need a Quick Revive, so 2 hits, I am a dead man. Nowadays, like, yeah, I got hit 4 or 5 times, but I'm okay, around 1,000, here we come. Anyways, yeah, the lighting on this map is kind of doo-doo. My brightness is also a little bit lower, I think, or at least I think it is. I don't know, the map just seems a lot darker than it should be, but standing in the light here, you can see this is like the OG World of War camo. Now, don't hold me to this, but I'm gonna try to train up the zombies out here so I can at least show you guys what the normal Pack-a-Punch camo in Black Ops 1 is supposed to look like on the Colt 1911. And there we go, we got enough to Pack-a-Punch. Let's go ahead and Pack-a-Punch the Colt. And as you can see here, like, this camo is clearly different. This is the Black Ops 1 Pack-a-Punch camo, you know, it's got like the cool, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a motherboard design almost. I know it's, again, it's very hard to see. I'll try to get it in the light here. It's got some like red accents and stuff like that, but it's clearly different. And then you go to the World of War camo. It's just like, was this an oversight or was this intentional? I need to know. Anyways, yeah, I think we'll just kind of do a little final stand here with the Mustang and Sally and call it a day. But, you know, there's some weird quirks to this map, specifically, again, around, like, the weapons in it. And I don't know, I'm kind of into these types of things where you go in, find some cool little, like, quirks to games. I don't know, in my opinion, the imperfections of these games is what makes it perfect. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for me, guys. As always, a shout out to the Patrons, Camos, favorite grandma, Little Booty Tap, and Big Daddy Matty. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I see you guys back here tomorrow at 7. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Stay beautiful and have an amazing day. Peace.